I've lost a lot of people in my life. And I'm not just talking family. I'm not just talking people I've walked away from. I'm talking suicides, overdoses, alcohol poisoning. I've lost a lot of people. Hi, I'm Holly, and I'm sharing a part of my journey to bring courage and inspire you on yours. And I've known a lot of people, a lot of my buddies. You'd think they're of sound mind. You think that they're having a great life. Next thing you know, they give up. Without anybody really thinking twice about it. And that's one of the reasons why I wanted to start speaking and why I started this channel. Not just a part of my healing journey. I knew that sharing my journey would help others. Hopefully, even if it just helped one person find a glimmer of hope. Even just one man, one woman. So many people are mistreated and abused, and sometimes it's even what they're put on in the medical industry. It messes with your brain. And I can only imagine what's going through their head. Like my one buddy, he was in remission. His cancer was cured. Still, he jumped in front of a train. My other buddy was 6 months sober, decided to go out partying, got drunk to the point of blackout drunk, passed out in an outhouse, and froze to death. Another buddy had such a difficult time with his ex to see his daughter, and she was not nice to him at all. And he was hanging from a tree in the backyard. He was on medication. His brain was being messed with by the medication he was on. So who knows if he wasn't on it, if he would have even done that. He was the life of the party. Always on the dance floor, breakdancing. He was a great artist. Good guy, good heart. Another buddy choked down a 60 of vodka. Puked and choked on his puke. Some of this may be triggering to some people. 3, 2, 1. One of my buddies went out to India. This was the first death that really affected our community. 18 or just turned 19. He went to India on a trip with his family. Around that age, they usually try to recruit you into different things. And he got back, and we all went out to party. I was at one bar. Other people were at the other bar. I even talked to them. We were supposed to meet up. Ew. They end up, a couple guys were, he was trying to stay over at my one buddy's place, and it just wasn't working out that night. And the story that we were given was that he was in a cab and puked in the cab, and the cabbie let him out in the middle of the 400 series highway. This is like a 4-lane, 100-kilometer-an-hour highway. Oh my goodness. Give me a second here. What's going on? Okay. Okay, there we go. Cabby lets him out on the 400 series highway. So then he's walking. This is still like so far from his house, on the other side of town. He's walking up the on-ramp at who knows what time in the morning, 4 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 5 o'clock, and the car didn't see him. Unalived on impact. That was a tough one. And thank God I was able to fix his relationship with my brother right before that happened. My brother and him were fighting, and we were at the bar, and I made them see what they were missing out on by not being friends, by being mean to each other and not talking. And they ended up squashing their beef. Another guy was sober 6 months and decided to go out partying and with some buddies, and we all know how fentanyl's running crazy in this world right now. There was a few guys that night that they went out together. This world that we live in is full of distractions. It's full of division. And this system is just built to divide us. And people fight over the stupidest things. One guy broke up with me because I went to Africa. It's like, what? We had a partnership that, anyway, people choose. People get to choose. And all my buddies that I lost, there's more than that. All my buddies that I've lost along the way, they didn't deserve it. If you've seen any of my videos and you know at least a piece of my heart and the compassion I have for everybody, I want everyone to succeed. I want everybody to thrive. Even my buddies who have gone, even my buddies who are still here, who've taken advantage of me, I still want them to thrive. I want everybody to be healed. And everyone I've lost, I saw their potential. I saw their heart. No matter what choices they made in their life, I saw who they really were underneath the mask that they were wearing. Because guys have been given the short end of the stick. Women, we've been given the short end of the stick as well. And I mean from the time that we're born. Guys are so afraid to be vulnerable. They're so afraid to be themselves, to be real. I used to tell my boyfriends, I was like, just be real with me. Like, why do you have to lie? It makes no sense. I just want you to be real. I want to know who you are. Like, who are you? Do you even know? You're not allowed to know when you're growing up as a guy. You're not allowed to know. Because you're not allowed to express yourself. And my buddies took what they thought was the easy way out. Another buddy jumped in front of a train. I knew him from like going and having zoodles and alphagetti over at his house during elementary school on lunch breaks. 1001. Like, there's a picture of me, my ex, and two of our buddies. And two of them are no longer in the photo. They're gone. It's just me and my ex left in the photo. On Halloween, we dressed up. My one story where I told you about my best friend got stabbed 7 times, and I ended up being engaged to the guy that stabbed him because my buddy, who I just saved his life, ended up robbing me. My buddy that I saved his life took his own life. My buddy that was in my van that night that held his hand up and I got him to wrap the sleeping bag around his wrist so that he wouldn't bleed to death, that buddy's gone. The other guy that was with my ex, he's gone. 3 out of 5 people. I'm only 41. The amount of buddies that I've lost. And I wouldn't even know about half of them if we didn't have social media and the internet. So this is my check-in for you. How are you? There are people there who care, truly care. I called one of the kids' help phones when I was like 16 years old because I needed advice on something. And I wish I never called them because the person on the other end of that line should not have been answering the phone. No wonder some people end it because they feel they have no support. They feel they can't speak to anybody. I know that makes me so angry. I know I can't save everybody. This is my open invitation to you. If you simply need somebody to hear you, if you need somebody to acknowledge that you deserve better and that you're here for a reason, reach out. I've got my email address there. It's not worth suffering and not speaking. People care. It's that a lot of us who care have been hurt so badly that we chose to just go into isolation and not be out with people because we wanted to heal ourselves. So if you really just need somebody to speak to, email me. 1414. And when I started saying it, it was 1313. I've been thinking about doing some lives where I can actually be here, answer questions, provide advice, provide you with some solutions that maybe you haven't thought about. Because I know this world is messed. I know that we're going into a season of a lot of chaos for many people who have not done the work. Because it hasn't been your time. And that's why I've done the work, so I can help to guide you there. I can help to guide you and find the peace that you've been thinking that you're not even worthy of it. If you'd like to see me on a live, if you'd like to connect on a live call, like me being live in YouTube, where I can see your text and I can answer questions, let me know in the comments below. I want to try and make it for a time where people who really, really want the advice, people who really value my time and me sharing my time with you, let me know a time that would work for you, days, times, and I will do my best to make it happen so that it aligns for everybody. And again, even if it's just one man that I help, one woman, that's it. That's fine. If it's 10, even better. Because in a group community setting, we're able to grow together. We're able to bounce ideas off each other and learn from each other. Again, even if it's only one person that shows up to the live, that's a-okay with me. You get more of my attention. So, you're still here. And there's a reason for that. And maybe you don't know what that reason is yet. All you need is a mustard seed of faith. You just have to believe. Believe that you're here. You made it. It's 2025, baby. Seriously. Stop looking out in the world because the world is going nuts. Okay? But here we can do things. Mwah. Bliss for each and every one of you.